Hello from the Bureau of Meteorology. Let's take a look at the weather around the country for the spookiest day of the year, Thursday the 31st of October. Nothing too scary in the forecast, although we will see a bit of a change compared to recent days for parts of the south and east, with some cooler winds, showers and a few thunderstorms developing around those regions. There's also some widespread showery and stormy weather across the tropics, with the weather elsewhere dominated by high pressure, fine conditions and warm temperatures. In Queensland, we'll see a couple of areas of shower and storm development, one of which is in the southeast. During the afternoon hours, we'll see some showers and the chance of a thunderstorm develop around Brisbane, stretching up into the Darling Downs, up into the Wide Bay, the Burnett and even parts of the Capricornia. On the far side of the state, around Gulf Country, we could also see some showers and storms and maybe some damaging wind gusts. Away from either corner though, we've got fine, settled and warm weather for the remainder of the state. Across New South Wales, showers are expected to develop along much of the coastline, but mostly after about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's a pretty nice start to the day. The evening will bring a risk of storms to some of these areas, maybe even some severe thunderstorms for inland parts of the Illawarra, the Sydney metro area, the Hunter area, and even possibly up here around Northern Rivers and the mid-north coast. If we do see any severe thunderstorms, they could bring damaging wind gusts and large hailstones. A dry, warm day for the interior of the state. Across Victoria, a weak cool change will move through, bringing some patchy showery weather, mostly about and south of the mountain ranges. Not a lot is expected to build up in those rain gauges, perhaps a couple of millimetres. Not everyone will see the wet weather, but most people will notice the cooler winds that kick in throughout the day. In the southern half of the state, you'll be lucky to crack 20 degrees. It will get warmer than that in the northern half of the state, potentially as high as 28, but even there, temperatures will begin to cool off through the afternoon and evening. Statewide showers expected across Tasmania on Thursday around the middle of the day, late morning and into the early afternoon, clearing up as the afternoon progresses, but then a chilly wind will stick around, a high of 15 degrees in Hobart. We could see 20 degrees for some northern areas, but once that wind gets going in the afternoon, it will cool off quite quickly. A mild day along the South Australia coast with temperatures in the mid-20s, much warmer than that for interior parts of the state. Dry, settled weather with a little bit of cloud cover overhead is the name of the game for almost everyone. We do see the chance of a shower across the southeast, but of all of these urban areas, Mount Gambier is probably the only one that would get a taste of that rainfall. And the key story for Western Australia, once again, is heat. It's another very hot day for the western half of the country. For Thursday, we've got Perth climbing to 33 degrees, Northam up to 37, and a little further north, Karratha 39 and Newman 40 degrees. It's only the very far south coast where those temperatures aren't spiking so high, staying in the low or mid-20s. A dry day pretty much everywhere, but it will be fairly breezy for much of the state. Up here in the north, we've had heat waves in play for the last several days, but with a little bit more cloud cover and potentially a bit more rainfall across northern Australia. Those heat waves are coming to a close, but it's still pretty warm up in this part of the country, mid-30s to low 40s for many areas. So if you're out in the sun, in between those showers and storms, it's going to be a toasty day. We could see thunderstorms across the Kimberley and across the top end of the Northern Territory. Unlikely to see any of those showers or storms push inland, but maybe a little bit of cloud cover spreading through central parts of the NT. So there is a bit of weather going on for the next couple of days. Do stay up to date with what your forecast says at the Bureau website and app. Thanks for watching.